Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, Series Futsal Round 10. Third game of the evening between Carlton Heart and the Western Wolves. And what a game we've got in our hands here. Joining me in the commentary box is the Chief, Peter Parthamos. Peter, this one, we were talking before air. We're not sure which way this one could go, actually.
Mate, this can go either way, and I'll tell you, last time these two men in round 3, it was a very close affair. Western Wolves pipping Carlton at the line 2-1, taking the first series. It's all before us today. This is the second series of 3. Can Carlton square off the series, and then go on to the last series and play for keeps? Let's see, a lot to happen. Our men on the spot there, Michael Tiaras and Joseph Ocon. They'll be calling it all day. Managers, Evan Rabotis here. And it's Adam Kalakuglu, the manager for Western Wolves, with big news. We've also got Noel Soma, who's assisting Carlton's manager, Evan Rabotis. So a lot to play for here, ladies and gentlemen. The managers on the spot, Omer Shendeb as well. They're going to want everything happening. The two men in the middle there, they know each other quite well. It was Shaban Rajab, the Mad Dog, and Tintin Stephen Gustus there shaking hands as all the formalities, the photos, the music in the background. It's going to be a massive affair.
Both teams are coming off tight losses last week. Western Wolves losing 3-2 to Melbourne AKU. Carlton losing 4-3 to Moreland. So both teams really got to come out and play tonight. And if we do bring up the live ladder there, that's a look. Your Wolves are in 4th spot. They're needing a win to keep in touch with Camberfield, who've just won. They're on 21. If Carlton can win, Pete, they separate themselves from Altona and Melbourne AKU and put themselves 3 points behind Western Wolves, leading up to the final 11 games of the season. So
yes,
this is a go down to the wire.
It's crunch time because Western Wolves want to apply that pressure on Camberfield, who have just crept up to 21. Western Wolves need to win to go to at least 18, of course to 18, and keep that pressure. It's all to play for. I'd probably say this is probably the juiciest game of the round. Last game is almost first versus last in Fitzroy versus Baskerville. Fitzroy in 2nd spot. Now there was some chat on social media about Fitzroy being equal first. Now there's no equal. It's head to head, and then if they can't sort themselves goalkeeper, currently Fitzroy's 2nd spot. Moreland in 1st.
Well, really, goal difference doesn't really matter. Like you say, Pete, you win the series. Yeah. Doesn't matter. You can end up on equal points. It doesn't matter. I think
if you win every series, then no one can pip you. But
that's it.
The only problem is if you don't win every series and it's in dispute, what you could have a situation is where you've beaten the top team, but the third team's beaten you and the top team, which is a weird situation. It might not happen now, but that could happen. It's very unlikely it will happen, but that's when goal difference comes into play. Now, there's a rule there that if you can't separate them in most leagues, it's toss of a coin in the end.
Maybe we should have a playoff game, Pete.
Could be a playoff, I don't know.
Playoff game, maybe, rather than 22 minutes, it's 10 minutes.
Yes.
All out attack.
Both teams coming off a win last night. And we saw that Carlton...
I think that they played a tactical game last night, Pete.
Carlton?
Half their team was out. They were playing with a lot of youngsters. Keep their fresh legs on. There was no Fernando de Moraes, no...
No, Fernando was here.
Was it? He was here, but I didn't see him play.
He played a bit.
Shaban Rajab was coaching from the sidelines.
Shaban Rajab was coaching, that's correct. Tom Harris got a good run.
He did, yeah.
Got a couple of very much confident boosting goals, that's for sure.
Alban Kachi in goals last night, so getting a lot of feel there. So Carlton just keeping a few players well rested, we'll say.
And Western Wolves getting the job done as well. They are taking out the points, advancing to the next stage of the Club's Cup. Interesting night last night as the frothers tuned in for the round. And we'll bring, what round was it? We'll have a look. Last night's round was round 27 and 28. Let's have a look where Fitzroy got over the line comfortably over North Melbourne. And you saw clearly that Carlton, it wasn't clear win, 5-3. Hume pushed Carlton all the way last night. This is the Club's Cup we're talking about, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. So he was expected Fitzroy to put North Melbourne to the sword, and they did. And away we go, Sivkarovsky. Demarais on the ball. He goes with a massive shot to start off. Call him out, who's on the field.
And we'll start off with Carlton. You got the Mad Dog. You got Tom Harris, Lockie Meliaros in goals. The King, Fernando Demarais, and Daniel Aliano. And for Western Wolves, you got Delgado back in the lineup. Lockie Ramadan, Abed Shandeb. And number 8 is Noah Chinema. Oh, what's the number he's got on the back there?
But extremely well. They
are.
Demarais. 2-on-1. This got to be a goal. Oh, Demarais, and it was.
Look, Abed.
It was Abed that flashed across goal. What an effort by Abed to put the King off. It looked like a certain goal there between Harris and Demarais. 2 renowned goal scorers.
And good save there by, as they have a chance here, Harris. Lockie Ramadan trying to cause havoc. Good work by Aliano. Delgado just sent the Mad Dog for a hot dog.
He's done well. He's given the Mad Dog.
Just doing a bicycle kick there.
The Mad Dog turned into a hot dog with rolls. Here's Harris. He's kicked a couple last night.
Araha.
Rahu, who had a little spell at Carlton after Baldwin.
Yeah, he did, and surprisingly moved across. I thought Carlton was a good fit, but obviously things change as the Mad Dog now looking to make a redemption. Oh, what a save by Ishak.
Great save there by the number 1 there, Ishak. Great save to his right.
The Mad Dog let everything go on that one.
Reckon the Mad Dog thought he had that in the back of the net. And if you've just joined us, it's the 3rd game of round 10. The transfer window opens at the end of round 10. That's the last game. When the final whistle is blown in the last game of round 10, which will be at the end of the Fitzroy versus Pascal, the Lions and the Tigers will open up at the end of that game, the transfer window, the middle half of the window. And, there's a yellow card. Meliaros getting a yellow card.
Coming out.
Well, looks like something's fallen out of his dress code's not been proper. And the ball over, the camera over the ball here, we're missing what's happened, but it looks like it's just straight yellow. Meliaros, if we bring up his stats, has...
it's a free kick.
Meliaros, let's have a look here.
So it's going the free kick Carlton's way. I'm not sure what it was for. Didn't see anything there. And Tom Harris, will he do his famous left to right, right to left run up?
That's Meliaros' 3rd yellow card of the season, if the stats are correct on WeFront.
Has a shot straight into the back of Delgado's head. So not really worked out there for Carlton. Good crowding still for this game. There's Aliano. Demarais or Harris. Oh, good turn. Getting chopped from behind. Araha there. Just sharpened the axe nicely. What can they do? Demarais taking over the free kick count now. Seeing Tom Harris wasn't successful in the first attempt. So what can the King do here? They are lining it up. Demarais, will he have a set piece involved? He has. Oh, and it was the Mad Cat. They get a corner out of it, so Carlton coming up with something different. Delgado happy to hold up play, not allow Carlton to take the corner. Mad Dog to bring it in. Squares it, shot comes in, it's taking deflection. Araha now has a shot. Oh, Meliaros forced to save that one.
Mad Dog just putting him off a touch.
It's still a good effort.
Great effort.
Blocked again. Oh, lovely little turn. Harris beaten, still going. Mad Dog skips away, has a shot. Wide. So both teams coming out to play here.
Certainly have. We did mention the 3 points went to Western Wolves last time they met in round 3. That's in the first series out of 3. Will Carlton level the pecking order? Let's see, a lot to play for. And both teams have big games next week, winnable games. You would think next week being round 11. Actually, Western Wolves got a tough game. They've got Fitzroy next week.
Yeah.
And Carlton have got Altona. So This is some big result for Western Wolves. They've got to get all 3 points, I reckon, because Fitzroy's going to trouble them. Not that they can't beat Fitzroy. Western Wolves can probably beat anyone on their day. Oh, and Meliaros and Araha. He's playing very well since he's joined the Wolves.
Yeah, he's just maybe on a fresh lease of life there, just able to play freely. So from the corner here, Araha again.
Oof, Araha on the left foot. Swung the axe.
And Nathaniel Turner coming on for a run.
Good crowds coming for this big game. Demaraeus, the king, to the Mad Dog. The King Demaraeus turning back the clock. He's been one of the best players in the competition, no doubt about it this season. Oh, Silverback almost. Had Nathaniel begging there, but Nathaniel did well to just keep it. As Meliaros brings it in to Aliano. Aliano.
Oh, it's a good ball.
Tries to return the favour, and Nathaniel Turner. Little touch. Here's Shendeb. What a player Shendeb has been. He's still got plenty to go. I think he just turned 18. Not much go. Nathaniel Turner's starting to really show.
Is that a foul? Good tackle.
A great tackle by Shendeb.
Oh.
And Araha, he was hoping that just hold back a bit. Ikaria Everobotis here, the manager of Carlton, barking out instruction. But that's
a bit of calamity errors there from the King. So
I think the King was trying to give it back to either, was it Nathaniel or...
Yeah, but he ran away, so a bit of miscommunication there between the two. But
left footers come in, nice and hard, blocked there by Aliano.
And Tintin, Stephen Gustus, and the ball getting stuck in there.
We've got monkey business there. The Mad Dog had to climb up. No, it's not Mad Dog, it's
Darcy's
Aaron Fung, I think it was.
I think it was Darcy, actually.
Oh, it's one of the Carlton players, that's for sure. Here we go, Silverback can't get past the King Demaraeus. Araha to the Mad Dog, all the way to Ishak. He's been fantastic every time he's put on the Western Wolves colours. Oh, not bad effort there by Shandon Meliaro's long throw. Mad Dog! Oh! What a throw by Lockie Meliaros. He spears a pass to the maddest of dogs. And the dog with the axe around the body snaps it past Isaac.
And it was a beautiful throw here from Lockie Meliaros. He got it straight away and just let it throw with ease. And bit of ball watching here from Western Wolves and the Mad Dog.
Yep.
Not much Ishak could do there.
It's defence into attack, and that's why we love this game.
And first blood going to Carlton Hart.
Made the game a lot more interesting. Here's the equaliser. Oh, no, it's not. Oh.
And Darcy there taking a bit of a tumble from behind.
Gets the front posse, and Raha has none of it and just pushes him out of the way. And the King to settle play 1-0. First blood to the Carlton Harters. The Western Wolves will be salivating now.
Gotta be careful here, can't afford to go two down. Over the top, maybe a bit too long. You see the golden ponytail waiting to come on as Lockie comes off.
Demaraeus was hoping he'd land beautifully on those laces. Ishak to Gustus. Gustus telling me he's carrying a little bit of a knock in the back of the calf. Hasn't been feeling too comfortable. These knocks are very annoying. He's got another annoying person, Scopolitis, next to him at the moment. Scopolitis, another youngster, still 17 years old. Part of this young brigade of Carlton. Demaraeus leading from the front. Demaraeus, lovely little pass. Nicholas Pathmas away today with the sprained ankle.
Sprained ankle, that's no good. Hopefully it's only a week-long injury.
Could be a couple of weeks. Copped the hip and shoulder at school. These kids are still 16. On the playground. Here we go. Demaraeus.
Oh, it's a lovely ball. Just couldn't get it.
Looking for Scopolita. Raha cuts it out. Western Wolves settling down now.
Oh,
lovely play.
Touch.
What a save by Meliaros. That was beautiful play by the golden ponytail.
That was a sublime touch there as Gustus lets one go.
Abbott Shendeb knows if he trolled his way all the way there, he might have had a half a chance there. Meliaros, two good saves, I'd say, right now. Scopolitis gets a bit of a pull of tug, but no, says the referee. As in comes Aaron Fung with the big snap, and Scopolitis asking the question there. He got taken by the hand onto the dance floor. But the referee didn't see it and said play on as Demoraes.
Oh, big save again.
Demoraes threatening there. The pass was a lot better that time from the corner kick. Shandeb to bring it back in play. Fast, quick action. Crowd loving this one. Thank you for joining us. We're calling it live. My name is Peter Parthenos. I'm joined here by Alex Sivkarovsky. And we're calling it from the Thomastown Arena here, which is the Series Futsal Arena. What a beautiful spectacle we've got here.
It is absolutely marvellous. Right, and not sure what occurred there, but Joseph Ocon calling it back.
He's called it back, not happy with it.
So it's a turnover. So Nathaniel Turner, bring it in. Aaron Fung. Demoraes was looking for the line, but Scoppolini's not there as yet.
He's looking for the front posse.
So time came at 1-0, 10 minutes played. Carlton leading. Western Wolves on 3 fouls already, so got to be careful.
13 minutes almost gone quick this first half. It's been an entertaining game for the purists, that's for sure. If you're a Carlton fan, you'd be happy with the 1-0 up, but I don't know how long that's going to last. The way Meliaros is playing, perhaps he might last. Let's see. Plenty of action still to come.
As you said, Pete, the transfer window opening up after the completion of the last game. So there is numerous froth pouring out. The Western Wolves have signed a 3-time World Cup player.
Massive player coming on next week. Apparently next week, is it?
Well, transfer window opens up. We've put our sources out there, or feelers, and they said he's coming. He's still got paperwork to be completed.
Let's say 3-time World Cup participant in the what's that called? That World Cup they play. Is it FIFA?
I don't know.
Yes, something like that. Some World Cup, not series futsal, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So don't have to really worry about, lads. As the Mad Dog gets Julio Campos, very casual. Got to be careful there. Maybe a bit too casual there. They've got to be very careful. He's just come on. He's got very good skill, but the pace of the game, the Western Wolves, they move with stealth.
So
it's a corner kick there,
so
Joseph Ocon.
we're hearing it's from the Solomon Islands, Pete. That's what I'm hearing.
Well, that's the rumour. He might be from the Solomon Islands, and maybe he has played in one of the Series Futsal Australia competitions back in 2019, 2018, or 2017. That's the other hint that we're getting.
Maybe we have to ask Theo Laz, the futsal encyclopedia.
Maybe, but it could be a red herring, which means we could be given the scent,
Given the runaround.
So we don't know with the Western Wolves. They're tricky customers.
Yeah.
As here's Shandeb, Gustus, Tintin, Abba Shandeb, and Nathaniel Turner. No, can't keep it in. Western Wolves get a throw into the last 10 minutes of the first half. Entertaining first half. Good crowd coming for this one.
It's a golden ponytail.
You can watch live from every single platform you can imagine almost. The only thing we're not on is Rumble.
Twitch,
we might be on Rumble. Twitch?
Twitch.
What's Twitch? Who's twitching?
It's platform.
Oh, yes, I've heard of that. Is that a good one? Or
Yeah, it's definitely a good one.
Okay, you never know. Oh, Shandeb almost selling Julio Iglesias. The ball goes out. The Mad Dog couldn't keep that big toe in. As the stadium still needs plenty of improvement. The ball won't be travelling that far later down the track when the big fence goes up, as the golden ponytail does extremely well. Loses out on that occasion. Julio Campos was looking to burn rubber down the far side as Gustus. Carlton so far ticking all the boxes, giving Western Wolves a hard time, and Toma trying to weave some magic. Gustus on the ball now. Here's Shandeb. Would have been beautiful. The golden ponytail had brought it back down.
I don't think he's expecting it. He thought Tomo was going to take it, but nevertheless, it's thanks to Anvi and Tran. Meliaros is unbelievable, so definitely playing out of his skin at the moment tonight, as pinched again from Toma.
Joseph Toma that is, and he's fitted into the squad very well too, Joseph Toma. Another youngster, he's also Campos. Cool, calm and collected somehow. Hangs onto the ball now. It's 2-on-1 and Gustus. Maliaros doing the splits and Joseph Ocon doesn't call it a corner. But looks like Maliaros is handing it over. Good sportsmanship there. Just got to hope they don't cop one here because he'll be crying. And there it is. And there it is.
Time still.
Somehow it's 6s and 7s. Little nutmeg there. Mad Dog onto the ball. Gustus. It's a bit of a shambles.
Good work there from Tomo. Oh, sorry. That's Shandeb.
Shandeb and Rajab going at it.
So
very close to a goal there. And Miliaro's doing the right thing, sportsmanship, and it's good to see. But sometimes you can cop a clip if your team's not ready.
Almost,
when you do that, you've got to make sure your team's ready.
Harris.
Got to make sure your team's ready and back. Give it away, no problem, but make sure your team's back. As the timeout's been called, Everett Boda's calling him in. And he's going to have a few wise words. He'll give him a spray, that's for sure. Let's go back to an ad break and be back right after this, you mad frother. Yes, you mad.
How do you prepare yourself for this tournament?
These girls have been training weekly, and we've been putting them to...
We're back, ladies and gentlemen, and on those ad breaks you saw the Youth League alive and well here every Saturday night. Mad Dog! Mad Dog blazed the glory just wide. Tom Harris coming in like a steam train. Could have been the 2-0 there, Siv Karofsky.
Yeah, it was a big chance there to go up 2-0. I think really put the pressure on.
Almost coming out and blazing a glory.
Western Walls just finding it difficult to even get past Lockie Maliaros. At the moment, he's a brick wall.
It's a brick wall, and that was meant to go to Shandab. Shandab locked in a battle royal there with Aliano. Small ball, great play. Dema Reyes gives it away in the middle there to Shandab. Silver back. Tomo with a topo.
Just going to get stuck
And mentioning the Youth League on Saturday nights, I'll tell you what, you do see the cream, it's going to rise to the top, and Gustus almost taking a specky
Wrong sport.
over Harris. No free kick, says the referee. Play on. Harris now. He's got a clip and a clap and somehow leaves it behind. Gets another attempt to it. And, with the youth, I think that was a bit too soft there. Mad Dog.
Oh, Wolves on 5 fouls with 5:45 left to go. So
Mad Dog getting a bit lucky there. Tell you what, he's got a few brownie points, I reckon, over the years.
I think he's just banked them up a little bit.
So very lucky. Now the Western Wolves have got to defend here, I'd say, because they don't want to concede the second. Harris can bang them from anywhere.
Ooh, what a save. He's shackled.
Ooh, Demo Reyes. How's that? You've got Tom Harris on one side and then Demo Reyes on another. And as a keeper, confidence will be boosted as Isaac does extremely well on that occasion. And talking about the youth, we can't get the story right because a lot of action. But the Youth League is... got 6 teams, 2 more teams starting up tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Going to 8 team, and the quality coming through is ridiculous.
Which 2 teams can you give away?
2 teams still formatting the name. they've still got to go for a grading process.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's not about accepting everyone. It's about
Yep.
accepting players and clubs that are going to nurture young talent.
Yep.
We've seen that Fitzroy with their West Coast interstate team, West Coast Tigers, they've got two teams, one being a under 16 type of team, predominantly under 16 players, and the other being with the usual under 21 players. And you can see the academy growing players in and out. So credit to Fitzroy, the Tigers. Carlton got a team in there, and it's good to see. And Preston have got a team in there.
Yep.
And the players coming through are going to be the next quality players. And to mix them up with a couple internationals, and the froth's going to build so big, so hard.
Well, Preston had two youngsters in their Clubs Cup game last night, so what an opportunity that was.
That
for
was,
them.
and they just went down to Metropolitan, the experienced Silver Foxes. Silver Foxes picking up a big name, Thomas Ellis.
Ooh.
From the Western Wolves. The window opened round 10, and they didn't waste any time.
No,
Dropped down straight into that slot. He was hadn't played a game since round 2.
Wow. That's
And
good pick up.
he frothed round 10 open for State League, and we do give the benefit of the doubt for players dropping down. He was allowed to go straight into the State League, and he'll be stuck there until the end of the season. When I say stuck, he's a Metropolitan player till the end. That's how the window works. What a beautiful little turn there by Araha. And Mad Dog comes a long way.
So 3 minutes, 15 left to go in his first half. It is a very tight scoreline, 1-0 to Carlton. Harrison, the silverback, going at it. Harris winning that battle. Can Carlton find a second goal, or will...
Goes to show you, Tom Harris, he's Silverback, he's done well.
Yeah.
Against Silver, not many people can body up with Silver.
Harris will try to bulldoze his way through, but Aliano just goes to safety.
2.5 minutes approaching, and Carlton 1-0 the good at the moment, still early doors. The crowd enjoying this. Western Wolves on 5 fouls. They've got to be careful they don't go to the dreaded penalty mark. It's the far 9-metre mark, which is no guarantee of a goal, but puts pressure. Oh, it's a lovely play there by Delgado, and a big snap by Araha. And no Chinema. Did he get a red card last week or something? What happened to Chinema?
He's listed to be on here, so maybe
I didn't see him out there.
Late withdrawal, maybe. As Araha tries to bulldoze his way through. Shundeb, good work. Aliano turning it over. The silverback has a shot. Oh, what a save by Maliaros. I don't think he even seen it.
Oh, another
double
save. And what do they have to do, the Western Wolves? Maliaros on fire.
Triple save there. And Lachlan Maliaros absolutely just standing his ground. He wants to get a clean sheet. Oh, that's 4 seconds and too slow.
Turnover goes back to Maliaros, and Noah Chinaman not present. He's on the team sheet, and he's kicked 6 or 7 goals this season. He's been... what a Scopper leaders couldn't get the flat foot across it to hit the back of the net. It was a sharp shot, sharp pass rather. And although Western Wolves being the aggressors and the attackers in this half, or in this second part of this half, Carlton looking dangerous when they attack.
Yeah, just a bit unlucky there as Zaraha breaks through. Just try to do too much there. It's the final minute of the first half. Carlton with a slender 1-0 lead. They looking to get a second. They need another one that gives Western Wolves a chance to come back in the second half.
Going into the half at 1-1 will be a lot better, obviously. And Western Wolves will be hoping Adam Kalakuglu will be barking at the instructions as the ball falls for Harris. Harris is dangerous. He's got an opportunity to shot, and he shack with a great save.
How did he get that off? He is absolutely pestered there. He still managed to shoot.
He's been less busier than Meliaros, but he's pulled off the saves he's had to. Oh, lovely play! What a pass, and Eliano's waiting there like a prowler as Demaraeus passes a hop, skip, and a jump type of ball. And Aliano with a laugh heart to the camera. That was for you, Sivkarovsky.
Nah, I think it was for his lovely partner. But let's have a look at this from the corner. And then Scopolidis. Demaraeus just timed the bounce perfectly, but Aliano still had to put in the back of the net. And they go into it at halftime 2-0. Wow, what a performance here. We'll go to a quick ad break. We'll be back after these messages. Don't go away.
How do you prepare yourself for this tournament?
These girls have been training weekly, and we've been putting them to play against under 14 girls and under boys. I think that gives them best preparation. So when they come to these kind of tournaments and they're playing with girls the same age as them, they have that little bit of an edge.
Well done. Thank you very much. Hope you guys enjoyed the tournament and I hope to see you guys next year.
Definitely, go Dragons.
Hey, go Dragons!
Santos. Just a bit of move it around.
Oh, he's done well, Ibrahim, and a big shot.
Oh.
What a goal by Arta Ibrahim. The flying doorman with a pole driver.
Wow, Arte Ibrahim, take your hat off there. That is just one rocket. Let's have a look at this. Waiting patiently here. It's just gone, nah, you know what? I'm going to just do it on my own. Sold the dummy nicely against the Mad Dog and just went whack. And Meliaros, not much you could do there. That just hit the sweet spot.
Oh, no free kick says it's Abbott. What a mop up. Abbott, what a great play, little Abbott. Look at it, Abbott. Look at Abbott. Abbott. No way. Oh, there it is. Oh, what a way to score. Holding the ball. The bra and Whedon over the top, Buddy Abbott. It's got to be good here. And oh! Fitzroy champions.
Kojo Brown's gone down. It looked like he got stabbed in the back or something. Play's allowed to go on. Let's see how long the referee's allowed to go. Yupa-dupa! Oh! Berat Bezapor! And Kojo Brown, he's on the ground. He's knocked out. Let's have a look at the replay. Look, Kojo Brown goes down. Lucas Vass puts hands up, says, I didn't do anything. And you can just see Bezapor lining this up when he gets the ball. Have a look at it. He does the chamois. He can see Viv in goals. He's unaware of that going crackety pop. And bang, it's...
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this series futsal round 10. Third game of the evening between Carlton Heart and Western Wolves. And it is Carlton Heart leading 2-0. Scoring one just before half time. So it's going to be an interesting second half. Western Wolves desperately needing a win here after losing last week to Melbourne AKU.
Yep.
And Carlton going narrowly down to Moreland. So big second half, and joining me in the commentary box is the Chief, Peter Parfamos. Peter, interesting first half?
Very interesting first half. I think the Western Wolves had a lot of chances, probably the better chances, but the difference is that Carlton have been more precise, more sharper in front of goal, and they've got the 2 goals. Maliaro's been outstanding.
Absolutely.
Even Ishak's been great. It's just that they found the back of the net, and the score is 2-0 at the moment. Western Wolves, don't write them off yet. We've known Western Wolves to come from behind many times.
Turner having a shot there. Scoppolidis causing havoc. Ooh, taking a deflection.
They've come out the same way, and they've been relying a lot on the counter-attack, Carlton, and it's worked well for them so far.
Ball over the top. Mad
Mad
Dog
Dog
couldn't get
somehow. Scoppolidis with a second snap, and good save there by Shaq.
So Carlton coming out ready and firing in the second half, looking to put on more misery on Western Wolves. A third, make the task difficult but not impossible.
Scoppolidis starts again. Mad Dog, who scored the first goal in a snapshot, half volley flying through the sky. Araha's had plenty of chances. Here's the opportunity.
Delgado there.
Delgado looking for the corner. He's asking the question. Referee says that went right through, didn't touch anyone. Maliaros with the ball now. Long throw, the Mad Dog towering over Shende, but no damage done. That went way well over.
And they get a corner out of it, so is this a chance from a set piece here for Western Wolves? Looking for a toe poke, but blocked. Got to be careful here.
Yep.
And good work by the Mad Dog. So they're just missing Noah Chinamakin, given that
spark, isn't it?
Yeah, the spark, the firepower. I mean, they do have it with. It's a turnover.
They've got it with Delgado. Delgado has been
the golden ponytail.
They've got a good enough team to get 2 quick goals in a very short time. So let's not write them off yet. And Carlton, we know that they haven't been solid every single game this season. They've had lapses. So far, they've held on. Demaraeus leading from the front. He's got a very young squad. Even Aaron Fung's very young.
So far. So they've had some honourable losses. But in the end of the day, it's the points that matter. As the Mad Dog goes for the longest of throws, Scoppolidis won't get there in time.
More in hope, I reckon, just to eat some time up.
There's plenty of time left, almost 20 minutes, including stop clock as well. So it's a big ask to only be 2-0 up. Ishak going long, brought down by the golden ponytail.
Does well, Aaron Fung, to just get out of danger, only as far as Delgado. 1-2, finds Aroha, wants to snap. 2 Carlton players onto him. Scoppolidis, he's trying to barge his way through. Somehow gets another bite of it. Does he clip around and just way too much? Hassling, doing the job. Robotis would want him out there hustling, that's for sure.
Delgado playing a different role this evening. Goes forward, and a bit of an awkward one there, but nevertheless it's a clearance. Good crowd in, as we mentioned, for the third game of the evening. Ishak goes long. Straight to Maliaros. Mad Dog. Finds Turner. Oh, gets around. Turner,
Ball just stays
work.
in.
Oh!
Tell you what, that was very close to the line being out. I think it just stayed in, not all the ball was out. And that very nearly got the third goal. Very dangerous.
Raha now looking for the line. Nice little 1-2. Delgado got 3 to beat. Shandeb. Araha looking to cut back in. Lovely little flick. Delgado returning the favour, but the Mad Dog just extending those go-go gadget legs. And they get a corner here. Is this a chance for the Wolves? They're going to be a bit better than that.
Shandeb thinking about the throw, almost runs out of time. Big snap, and Maliaros gets down in time. Did go straight to him, but he still had to be a big save.
That's one thing Wolves have been trying to do, is just shoot from range, but Carlton have blocked it every single time.
They've been solid.
Maybe you just need to the ball moving. It's probably the best way to beat Maliaros as a Raha.
Thrown his hat in the ring for keeper of the season, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Raha now creates some space, still going. Gets around the Mad Dog, still going, and good work there by Aaron Fung.
Done well, Aaron Fung, since coming on. He's got a bit of a supporters club there on YouTube. Oof, a vicious shot. Wide.
Corner here.
It's a corner kick, actually, yeah.
17 and a half minutes to go. Plenty of time left for the Wolves. Good tackle there by the Mad Dog. And
Definitely
manages to
plenty
win
of
it back.
time. Yep.
So, go the throw. Just bumped off the ball there.
Do not argue. Nathaniel went one way. Shandeb trying to thread the eye of the needle. Demarais calms it down. That's an opportunity.
Chance.
Oh, he's got it. Julio.
Oh, didn't have enough on it.
Need a bit more venom behind it.
And Julio Campos.
He's got to be careful there. Somehow feeds it through. Does he get the opportunity? He does. Shandeb. It was a clever pass to the back post. The ponytail of Maliaros yet again to spoil the party. He's a party spoiler, isn't he? He's a buzzkill there for the Western Wolves. Oh, beautiful bun. Delgado gets the ponytail onto it. Here's Raha, lovely play. Raha, and it falls beautifully for Maliaros. Demarais, it's on, and Nathaniel Turner touch. Just a bit too long for him, couldn't bring it under control, and
big
snap.
hit there.
Maliaros.
It's a 3-on-2. They've got to make a count.
Campos.
Campos again. Just making the wrong decision.
Mate probably had more time than he thought.
Lovely 1-2. Silverback.
How does that stay out too?
I tell you what, if Carlton win this, Pete, it's all down to Lockie Maliaros, I reckon.
Well, it's definitely a Lockie Maliaros show at the moment.
Keeping it in. Still going. Silverback providing cover. Western Wolves still searching for their first goal. Can they find it? They've got plenty of time left to go. Shandeb trying to create something.
They're probably wondering what they have to do to get past this man.
Shot
Maliaros. Now he's got the whole team in front of him. Maliaros and Isaac's come a long way out. Will they go the fifth man? Isaac can play, there's no doubt about it. Big shot. Does he go the punt drop? And that one's going to be way too hard and way too high. Maliaros got a bit too excited, saw the goals open. Thought he might be able to land one in the back of the net. Clip over the top. Shandeb, he's a Silverback. Silver! And two snaps at it, and Demarais kicks it away. Silverback looking for that back healer. Fantastic action so far. Hasn't been clean and pretty and precise, but the intensity and the will has been there. Western Wolves not giving up. Got to be careful here. Western Wolves, they don't cop a third though. Tom Harris now come on. He's going to try and snap in a couple of Campos. And Campos.
Just hasn't been his evening tonight, Campos.
He's coming to the squad. He's probably his third appearance here for the senior team. Played for the youth as well, so takes a bit of time. Oh, and a good snap there by Toma.
Maybe just the speed of the game. Once he gets back into the speed of it, he will definitely be a player to watch for over the top.
Silverback intercepts into the middle there. Beautifully played there. Shandem cut out by Aliano. Scopolita's got to be clean. He is 1-2 play. And Harris, big snap by Aliano, but caught the side of the foot. And that's going to be keeper's ball. Zyshak Toma.
Just a bit too long there for the guy on ponytail. So still a very close game at 2-0. Oh, Tom Harris
tackle.
there.
That was a good tackle. I think Toma did well. Harris looking for the free kick.
Maybe just a sniper in the stand taking Tom Harris out.
I think he got the ball, but as he was travelling, Demarais going for the curler. It was a clean tackle there by Toma, and he fell over the legs. So Harris, he does get a lot of attention because he's that dangerous player. He can score from nothing, and last season proved it. He has... that's what we're talking about. Tom Harris with a pile driver Ridiculous shot in the back of the net.
Finally got it there. Tom Harris, he's practiced that one over and over. Missed the TikTok, has buried that one, and he gives Carlton a 3-0 lead. Let's have a look at this. Just managed to hit it in a sweet spot.
That's a bullet.
And he likes it too, giving us a bit of a celebration, and it looks like it is off the scene here. It is a free kick for Western Wolves. And what a finish that was.
He's got a venomous shot. That's why he was the top scorer last season.
Yep.
He got a couple last night. He's started off pretty well today. He's got the third goal for Carlton. And Western Wolves, who, apart from Chinema, I would say, have got a pretty impressive team out there. They just can't get past Maliaros. Are they going to be able to break it?
Save.
Maliaros is a pest in goals there for Wolves.
It's been an absolute brick wall tonight.
Silva and another one. And he's closed the cake hole. He's not let him, Harris. He's going to run into the wall. He's got to be careful he doesn't get himself a card now.
And Shandeb to bring it in. Goes for the throw. Harris, good work. Oh, good work there by Silverback as well. So both teams now really setting themselves up for the remainder of the season. A win here for Carlton, and they will do themselves a lot of favours. Up to 12 points, 3 behind Western Wolves on 15. And it is a timeout called here by Western Wolves. 11:20 left to play in his second half. Carlton leading 3-0. We'll be back after these messages. Don't go away.
How do you prepare yourself for this tournament?
These girls have been training weekly, and we've been putting them to play.
Oh, no rest for the wicked. We're straight into the thick of things here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you've just joined us, this is not a one-sided game whatsoever. Western Wolves have had 20-odd shots, and Maliaros has pretty much saved every single one of them. He's kept a clean sheet. Carlton, on the other hand, have had many more less shots and are finding themselves 3-0 up. It's been a great game as far as it goes for the action. Demarayes turning back the clock. Dangerous. Going with the left foot, Demarayes, and a good save there by Ishak. And that's how they played pretty much all game on the counter-attack.
Yeah, on the counter. They just, I mean, the one goal that Tom Harris scored there was obviously from a set piece, but nevertheless, it's Demarayes. Oh, good save by Ishak. Ishak hasn't had a bad game. He's had a very good game, but unfortunately, Carlton have just found the back of the net with very good goals. Any other week, bit of a tussle there. And Aliano. It was just
Calcado going down. Yeah. Ishak, who's got good feet. Will they bring him out as a fifth man fly keeper?
Well, I don't know.
They could put young Shendeb in there too.
He could. Stephen Gustos hasn't seen a lot of game time, obviously.
I think
injured.
Gustos is carrying some type of bottom calf Achilles injury.
Yeah, and
he's going to have a rest next week, I've been told. He wanted to play this game through. They have got some danger games coming up. The next game coming up for the Western Wolves next week is a big game. They're up against Fitzroy, who are one of the title favourites.
And if they lose here tonight, going into that, they'll be on back-to-back losses. Could look at 3 straight. Who have Carlton got next week, Pete?
Carlton have got Altona Knights.
And that is a possible win.
That
And
is
if
a possible win.
If they win that, they go equal points with
Last time they met, Carlton defeated Altona 3-0, and Fitzroy defeated Western Wolves 7-2. So if that's anything to go by, there's a lot of work. But we saw this game last time they met. Western Wolves did win 2-1. This occasion they are trailing 3-0. 9 minutes to go. We've seen teams come back from 3-0.
Yep.
So I wouldn't be saying that it's game over quite yet.
So it's a big couple of weeks coming up for Western Wolves here. They could be staring at 3 straight losses, and if that's the case and Carlton win tonight and next week, Carlton will be on equal points. Maybe even jump them on goal difference.
Yep, the Western Wolves after that have Moreland as well.
Woof, woof. Oh, Shandeb.
Oh, lovely little chip over the top. And Maliaris has been penetrated now by young Shandeb.
And they finally got that deadlock. Can this set him alight? And you look at Stephen Gustos, it's been a difference when he's come on. And let's have a look at this. It's Shandeb who started it. And he plays a lovely ball.
It's very fitting. It's lovely. Look at this beautiful
and Lockie
play.
just laid it
Brilliant
off nicely,
play.
and it's poor defending, and not much Lockie could do there.
He'd be upset with himself, Lockie Maliaris. He's been solid as a rock. And on that occasion, I think he's pulled off better saves.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, it's very fitting. Great play there. Silverback, beautiful little pass, back healer to Shandeb, who's been up and down like a machine.
Oh, good work, Byron.
Lovely
Fung.
play. Oh, giving too much there, Shandeb.
Oh,
giving
still
him
going.
too much respect.
Oh. Nathaniel Turner tried to do a cheeky backheel goal. He's got a corner out of it.
Try to do what he did to the silverware.
He did, yes. What a move that was.
And I think Shandeb probably underestimated that occasion. Very rare mistake. Oh, and given too much room. And Nathaniel, and it was the silverback come a long way to block that. That was an open goal to some degree. Mad Dogs come back on. Nathaniel Turner. Turner going to scrape.
Good save, Ishak.
Save there, Ishak's been solid. This is where they need to stick thick here. Western Wolves can't concede. Carlton,
Western Wolves can get another goal here, Pete. Game on at 3-2.
Brilliant game on. That's what everyone wants to see. Mad Dog! No way, you bloody Mad Dog!
The Mad Dog just went snap, crackle, and pop.
Mad Dog, you bloody Mad Dog with a snap, crackle, pop. Let's have a look at the replay there. Sivkarovsky.
Some angle. Let's have a look at his. Di Moraes. I thought he overhit it, but the Mad Dog just got those go-go gadget legs. Look at this punch on the line.
Oh.
And
can we look on top? Did that go
that was just
near post? Did that catch a deflection? Because it looked like Isaac was a bit, he was caught in no man's land. If we can get a look on the top, he might have been blindsided. Yeah, we'll wait till the ball goes out and we'll get another look as we got a corner here. 4-1, and Carlton reclaim the 3-0 deficit.
They just, when Western Wolves got one back and he thought it was a chance, but Carlton did rattle the crossbar there from Gustas.
Injured or not, Stephen Gustas, boom, have a look at the replay.
This is right on the line, pretty much.
Oh, through the cake.
Through the cake hole.
And Isaac knows, man. He knows. He just goes, close that cake hole. It's so quick, that ball. And you know what? You would never have thought from that angle.
No, not at all.
You could get on target like that.
You think 9 times out of 10 they will go into the grandstand down Thomastown Station. But, well, the Mad Dog has turned the clock on tonight.
He's done well. The Mad Dog Demarace with a pinpoint pass. Here's Aaron Fong. He's back after a little bit of an injury spell. And now they're on fire, Carlton. You've got to give it to them. They kept that 3-0 deficit and they've maintained it now. But Gustas hitting that upright might give him some confidence with 5.5 minutes remaining. A goal will bring him back in the hunt.
Can they get it is the question.
It's been fantastic, Gustas. Oh, see, what a save by Maliaris again. And you'd have to ask the question, what do they have to do here? Delgado with a beautiful shot earlier on and saved Maliaris with the splits.
They've thrown everything in the kitchen sink at him and he still managed to keep him out. Lucky just couldn't get enough power behind it.
You can see teams are training more with the throw-in. We went to Spain and saw the throw-in which they use in the AMF, and they've got a lot of tactics. And we're just scratching the surface here. There's amazing tactics with throw-ins where there's 2 or 3 touches from a header down and set play. So
look, we're just starting here, Pete.
We're just kicking off, aren't we?
Yep, we've only just scratched the surface, as you said before. The Mad Dog there just couldn't keep it down.
We've got into the last 4.5 minutes. Remember, the last 2 minutes is stop clock. And every mad frother out there will be hoping, and the neutral ones anyway, will be hoping the Western Wolves can get back into this game and make a game in the last 2 minutes.
I think if they can get a goal here, definitely puts the pressure back on. They're capable of it.
Araha.
Just need to move the ball around. I think that's their best asset. If they move it around, they catch Carlton out of place.
Perhaps you can't blame Carlton for dreaming. They're probably thinking top 4 this season. Campos just a bit too much. No, it's gone out. I thought just a little bit too much in the end. Youngster, he's a good player. It's a bit slow. Araha copying, I do not argue, asking Joseph Ocon here. Didn't expect to get a big gangster slap.
Still got time here. The Wolves, I think they can get another goal here.
Chip over the top. It was good defending there by the Mad Dog. He's been everywhere. Kicked the first and he's kicked the fourth as well. Mad Dog has been wearing. He's been wearing this Carlton badge on his sleeve for a long, long time.
Delgado.
Opportunity. Very nearly.
Oh, no one there.
You can't. Yes, you can't leave. You've got to be there. They get a corner kick. Big snap there.
From Araha.
We've seen them. They've huffed. They hit the crossbar. They hit the upright there. Gustus with a pole driver.
Delgado.
They've got to wonder what to do. Look at that.
That's taking a big deflection there.
They've got to just find a way in to make it 4-2. 2.5 minutes approaching.
Oh, right idea.
Maliaros, I'll tell you what, you'd have to say there hasn't been a bad play in the Carlton squad. Big shot there by Isaac, too high. Hasn't been a bad player, but Maliaros has been superb.
That's been the difference tonight. I think Maliaros.
He's kept the confidence up.
Yeah.
Mad Dog's been there as well.
Oh, Eliano.
Eliano's kicked a big perler too. Hasn't been a bad player for Carlton. I'll tell you, even Western Wolves haven't been too many bad players either. It's been a pretty good game.
So something's happened here.
Looks like there's going to be intervention here. Joseph Ocon there talking on the mic.
Oh, he's going to give a red card to someone.
And it looks like Delgado. He's got a red card.
Is sent off.
For what's he been sent? Spat on the wall. And he spat on the wall, Delgado, and he's been given marching orders. And hopefully he takes it well, but I'm not sure what's happened. It looks like he's just spat on the wall and the referee's seen it.
Well.
And there are bins there. You've got to spit in the bin, son.
Even still, that's.
I think that's what's happened. That's what he's directed the talking to. And unfortunately, Delgado gets his second card for the season. And such a good player, Delgado.
It's just a big loss for them, especially next week.
We don't know exactly if that's happened, but from what it looks like he's come off and he spat straight on the wall next to the referee as well.
Ugh.
And spitting isn't exactly polite.
Well,
and it's dirty. You're just seeing slag all over the shop.
Yeah,
just
massive
greenies just hanging down. No one wants to see the greenies just flop out.
You got to think about it next week.
Oh, Campos! Over the top, good save by Shaq.
He's a big out next week. They play Moreland. That's
hopefully they get Chinema back, because when Chinema and Delgado are playing, there are more avenues to goal. Araha pinches the ball, big shot there. Shendeb now on the ball, out it goes. Ishak, lovely pass, keeps it in, does Shendeb, only as far as the Mad Dog. 1-2 play, could have been a crash course. Gustus now, he'd love to cut it in. Here's the lovely play, somehow. And what do they have to do? It just won't fall for him as the golden ponytail. Try to chip it across to Shendeb. Pushing it back, referee says it's a free kick finally. As looks like Julio here, Campos, copped a pushing it back or something like that.
So a chance for Carlton now. Minute 13 left to go.
And we saw last week Carlton losing their marbles a couple of times on some decisions, I think against Moreland.
Yeah.
It looks a lot more composed today.
Mad Dog. Ooh, just
Looks
gonna
like they've come in, they've had a big team meeting. I did overhear that the message in the camp was going to be about to shut up and just play.
Yeah, I think it's the right message.
I must admit, I haven't seen them losing the plot. Of course, it does help when you're ahead. But sometimes even when you're ahead, they lose. Oh, big mistake. Golden ponytail. And a good save by Shaq.
It was good work there from Scott Polides. He just sold it nicely.
And the golden ponytail had a bit of a brain freeze then. Usually precise. Here's go. Opportunity. Good save.
So
Scott Polides being a pest there for the Western Wolves in 56 seconds. Be quite a big miracle if Western Wolves are able to turn this around and take it to penalties. Aliano cut in, Scott Polides back to Aliano with a pole driver, and that's still sailing. Ladies and gentlemen, 42 seconds on the clock. The Western Wolves, they've huffed, they've puffed, they've been impressive at times. They just really couldn't get past Maliaros. And on that occasion, Shendeb, he's done enough just to put Harris off. Big throw, cut out by Gustas. Here's an opportunity, 2-on-1, 3-on-2. At Tom Harris all the way back. And the cheer in the crowd there. I think people could not believe Tom Harris got all the way back there. I don't think we saw that last season.
no, I don't think we've seen it at all. I don't think he went past the halfway line. I think he just stood there. But that's the difference. Playing in a different team, a different system is a chance here.
Scott Polides.
Rattling the bar.
Rattling the upright, but they had Harris.
He did. Maybe should have went there for him.
It was a good shot in the end because it penetrated the upright, but Harris was there just waiting for the froth. Harris just barges his way through. Oof. Gives Harris one to think about. Mad Dog leaves it behind Shendeb. 1-2, Scott Polides, but he'll fall for Araha. And that's the end of the game, Sivkarovsky. It's a big win for Carlton to square off the series.
Yep.
Who would have thought it was a fantastic game to watch as a neutral? You definitely have to feel for Western Wolves. They were a lot closer than a 4-1 scoreline suggests, but Maliaros, take your hat to him.
That was
take your hat off.
That was a big difference this evening. Without Maliaros, I think Western Wolves would have won this game. But nevertheless, you got to take your chances tonight. Nevertheless, it's a good win for Carlton. They move on to 12 points, 3 behind Western Wolves, and they give them a 3-point lead ahead of Altona.
That's it. Good game all around, ladies and gentlemen. They go anywhere. Sivkarovsky, our man here, will have one of the Carlton members, one of the big frothers, come up here for an interview. And we'll go to a break now and be back with the interview.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I've got the famous Mr. TikTok himself, Tom Harris. Congratulations, Tom. Firstly,
Cheers.
on that win. Tell us about that game. What was the message at the start of the game from Evan?
Well, it was going to be one of the biggest games for us so far this season, obviously, because with them, I think they were 6 points ahead of us. You lose this one, you got 9 points down, and they win 2 out of the 3, so it was a must-win for us in that sense. And, look, it was just more of the same in terms of the way we've been playing recently. We were a bit unfortunate last week against Maul, and I thought we put in a good effort. And it was good just to cop the one goal. I think our defensive effort was brilliant, especially after the game last night as well. A lot of tired legs, mine included.
Yeah.
So, it was just a really positive result.
What was the difference between last week's performance and this week? Because you guys had chances last week to kill off the game. This week, the same thing. What was the message from Evan midweek?
Look, I think last week we felt we should have got more out of the game. We did actually have our chances to score. It was really a 30-second period where we copped 2 big goals that cost us. And this week, with a goalkeeper on fire like Lachlan was, it helps. But our defensive effort was really good, and we finished the chances that we had. So, yeah, it was pretty much perfect for that sense.
You got a great goal this evening. How did that just give your confidence going forward?
Yeah, look, it's a bit of a different season for me. Trying to learn a bit more of how to play futsal properly, I guess you'd say.
Yeah.
So I'm learning a lot from like Fernando and Sharps and stuff like that, just brilliant. So as much as I love to score plenty a week, I'm actually really enjoying learning. But obviously I still love a goal.
Yeah.
So as long as we're winning, and if I can get a goal or two, tops it off.
Next week, Altona, another winnable game.
Yep.
Win that and you're pretty much equal points with Western Wolves. They play Moreland.
Yeah.
What's the rest of the season look like for you guys?
Look, we want to separate ourselves from those bottom few teams. We don't want to be in a position where we're in a bit of a scrap, and we want to really start pushing towards those top few.
Yep.
We've competed in pretty much every game against those top sides, and been unlucky not to get a result. So, look, for the end of the season, we want to try and pinch a result or two against the top 3.
Yep.
And separate us from the bottom and sort of get up into that top 4 and cement us there.
Well, thank you so much for tonight. Great performance from yourself and the team.
Thank you very much.
Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. We've got one more game. It is Fitzroy versus Pasca coming up. We'll be back after this. Don't go away.